Okay, that's cool. All right, let's see what this baby can do. Oh, I need to get rid of B. I don't want that one up on my channel. That was dumb. Okay. All right. Number C. Look, I can add a logo. Ooh. Oh. This is nice. I like this a lot. Oh, I have to upgrade to add other backgrounds? Dang. That's stupid. Yo. Yo. Hey. Hey. Hello. Hello. I don't have much time. The Mad Bomber is. Oh no. I guess we'll never find out, huh? So I'm just doing a test for like 15 minutes or so. Because I want to do some of these. Because I feel bad I never do anything. So brand color. Let's go for a nice Connor looking color. Is that like? Can you all see me changing colors live? It's in green now. That should be good. There? No. Wait. Okay, I'm satisfied. Yeah, yes. If you need help navigating StreamYard, I can help because I'm still new to it. Okay. I basically just want to be able to change the screens so I can give you all something to look at besides my face at times. But we have a lot of options here. I like this a lot better than. Oh, okay. We have a default lower third and a minimal one. That's nice. Logo. Gonna customize the logo and upgrade the thing. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you need to upgrade for all of the good stuff. That's nice. But what I have now is nice. Hi. Hi. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, you just click show. This is. Have you tried consulting Google, sir? No, I have not. Because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Oh wait, share screen. Let's see. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. I have one of those. Chrome has a bug that can cause crashing. Cool. That's epic. Chrome tab. All right. Another monitor. You should be able to see the wiki right now. Google is government. Yes, yes, they are. Google knows all. Mm-hmm. Epic gamer moment right here. Oh, I'm epic. All right. Uh, Google's Google is going to take over the world. They already have. Not sure where you've been. Yep. No, Disney will take over the world. That too. One or the other. Same thing, really. You should be able to see the wiki. On my second monitor that I have, I'm off to the side, and the wiki is in the right middle. So, you should be able to see that. Google and Disney have joint control. They have joint custody over planet Earth. Whichever comes first. Yeah. Now I'm making me think about Oliver News' gaming channel. Yeah, we should be recording something for that today, actually. And Amazon. Oh, Amazon. What? One of those 3, actually. They're all pretty powerful. When's the next Brutally Honest review? I don't do those anymore. I just don't enjoy them. And I feel like if I started to do it again now, the charm would be lost. Or whatever. All of the good like features would be gone. Because I did those when I was 15, and now I'm 18. So, it's a big difference. Uh, I don't know. I just don't think they would fly well. I want to do reviews again, just like normal reviews, a little bit scripted, but not anything brutally honest. Rip, yes, big rip moment. Oh, why? I just said I just don't really enjoy them. I think it was 2018 I stopped. I mean, I was asking ironically. Sorry, I couldn't tell because of the text. Uh, no one has said if they can see the wiki or not, so I'm just assuming you can see it. Making reviews would be easy. Plus, it would help not leave gaps between your regular videos, i.e., Quest 89. It's a good point. It's yes, we can see the wiki. Good. Can we see more customs? Yes. And these two comments tie in with each other. I filmed a custom segment recently. That's a lie, actually. That was a few months ago. I recorded the audio for it recently and I was gonna edit it. Like another who is texting me? Geggy from StreamYard. Hello, Geggy. I filmed another custom showcase, one that shows off more diesels. And the reason I wanted to do a test for a stream is because an idea I have is a live. Also, yes, we can see the wiki clapping. I will answer this in a minute. The idea is I want to do like a live customs video where I've made a ton of customs since 2017, and the idea is that you all can just type in the chat and ask me what you want to see, and I can just bring it up to the camera and show you. The first of that would be something that I'm almost done with now. I will show you right now because I guess there are some people here. Do you should become a food review channel? Nah, I don't think so. I don't really want to do that. I like eating food. I don't like talking about it. What do you use to edit your videos? This is not a Q&A. This is a test. But I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm Adobe certified, so you can hire me if you want. Elbow cough, elbow cough. I only want to say Dennis. Me too. Quick, while he's gone, let's raid the wiki. Okay, so I was gonna show you something. This is not the full thing because I left one piece of it still on the table. But after I do the diesels, hopefully the next custom showcase will be on this. It's a test on a Q&A. Let me get that. There we go. Yeah, basically test on Q&A. This is the Vickerstown Bridge gauntlet thing. So I didn't get the other piece. It's still on the table. But yeah, it's a bridge. Goes up, goes down. It does look saucy. Thank you. Damn true. So this is made out of cardboard, foam, paper, paint, some odds and ends, some brass tacks as well. I will show this more later in a proper video. But I also made the two little side buildings that I don't think I've ever seen anybody make before. This is like the simple one, and then this one here is the one that has like the little alarm on top. So this will be very useful. That's beautiful. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna put it back on the table because it's kind of falling apart without its other support. Ugh. Holy S asterisk asterisk asterisk. Spicy. Yeah. Bridge may be spicy. Bridge spices before road, you know. I don't know why this is called live stream test C because I'm just answering people's questions. Uh uh test and Q&A thing. Works a little better. I actually really like StreamYard because I think I've only streamed a few times on YouTube, and that was with the default the default YouTube streaming thing back in 2015 or 16. But now you have to use an encoder, and I like this a lot better. Long silence has finished. It has. I don't have access to like the YouTube page at the moment, so I don't know how many people are here total. Let me see. Live stream test C. It's still okay. The name has not changed. Let's pop a link on Twitter. Live stream test Q&A thing. There we go. Yes. Thomas Jumps Bridge remake. If somebody can get me a paint splattered Thomas that looks like how he was in the Great Race with green, yellow, and white instead of green, yellow, and red. If somebody makes me a paint splattered Thomas, I will absolutely do a bridge jump remake. Who is your favorite custom OC character that you have made? Oh boy. Probably Zero, I guess. That's kind of the basic response. But I have his story kind of all planned out from beginning to end. That's kind of a weird answer because he's the main one. I also like, I guess you could say Timothy because it's like my parody of the Ghost Engine. Also Monarch. Once we get to her story, I'm pretty proud of how some of that'll turn out. Human characters, Rano would be my favorite. Hi, Nick. Hello, Island of Sodor Films 2020 second channel. Alpha and A Putra, hello, hello. Is your picture a Theodore minion? Now that you have the bridge, it's a given that you need to do the bridge jump. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I haven't seen many other people make customs of the Vickerstown Bridge. I did it because my series is about Connor, and he kind of is supposed to go over it every single day. But yeah, I will set up my bridge, and then I will remake every single clip that takes place there, and then upload them and monetize all of them for like 30-second long videos. Excellent. A Great Race custom Thomas. I got you covered. I don't. I mean, you can if you want, but hamburger smandich. Yes. Blow it up. Blow up the Vickerstown Bridge. About that, I won't say anything. Scruffy bridge jump. I'm coming apart in the air. Make a second one and blow it up. Do you know how long it took me to make the first one? It's still not even done. I'm actually waiting on some parts I ordered from Sweden to get here so I can finish it. I'm making the little crossing gates at both ends. So when those get here, it'll finally be done. If I were to make a second one, it would be like a fake model, basically. I wouldn't put in as much effort. It would be like a thing you look at it from a distance. Um, Also, when the explosion starts, it'd be a little more convincing. Are you going to join me to free all the aliens? No, that was in September. We're in July right now, so nah. I don't know why I'm still streaming. We know it works, so I'll go for like 15 more minutes to 11. This is kind of neat. I should have put a link in like Discord or something. That may be better. Oh yeah, I have a Quest 89 Discord, but I've just never promoted it on YouTube whatsoever. Test, but y'all can ask questions if you want for the next 15 minutes. It still hurts. I don't know what still hurts, but I hope that you can get over it soon. Oh, an explosion. I'm in. I like explosions. I support Gary Tights. This is so weird. How many people do we have? 8. Jeez. Hello, prick Ningle. Hello, the Cedric legend. So nice of you to join me while I sit here in my room and do nothing. This originally started out as like a little live stream test, and then people showed up for some reason. So now we have a Q&A for the next 15 minutes or so. If anybody's interested, I changed the name from test and to test and Q&A thing, but you know. Also, the comments are lagging behind. I have YouTube open, and those are coming up faster than how they are here. Explosions live at Billy Shoepack will be behind this. He probably would be behind any type of raid, honestly. He's the type of guy that would pull it off. The raid failing that still hurts. It really does. I wish I could have gone, but I was preoccupied that day. Maybe next year we'll try again. Do you support Gary Tights? The first thing that comes to mind is Gary the Snail wearing tights from SpongeBob, and I say yes. He'd probably look pretty good in tights. Hi Nick. Hi Mom. Gotta just step lightly now. Wouldn't miss this for the finest of powdered aids. You know, I appreciate your dedication, Oliver. Quest 89, Mad Bummer. That's kind of what season 3 was about, really. We had the Andy Diesel knockoff named Andy, and there were several bombs that went off. Will bombs continue to go off in the future? Who's to say? But I mean, to be fair, I think everybody takes inspiration from Mad Bomber. It's such an influential piece of Thomas fan media. Everybody's got their own little thing they've taken from it. Do you hate Nia? No, I don't. I like Nia's personality and the Big World movie better than the show. But then again, I would have to rewatch the movie because when I first watched Big World, that was while I was packing for my senior year of band camp. So like I was watching a bit of the movie and then packing my stuff and then going back and forth. So I don't really remember much of it. But she was like a little more sarcastic in the film than in the show. In the show, she doesn't know how to read numbers, even though she has numbers on her side or something like that. I don't know. Like honestly, Nia, I could care less. I could care more. She's just a character. Like at this point, I don't really care about the show or how it goes. Like I watch it either way. She's okay, you know. Nothing for her, nothing against her. I would have gone raiding, but I was in the wrong country. Well, that's what you get for being born in the United Kingdom. You know, I'd be funny, but like you would be interested to see you do Subject Legends Sins Part 2. I actually did write a little bit of a script for Everything Wrong with Subject Legends Part 2, but I didn't. I think I'm going to wait until the remastered episode 1 comes out, which Oliver is working on, and then I'll do the Sins all over again, because there are going to be all sorts of new things wrong for me to point out and complain about. Um, just saying hi, leaving the chat. You can stay if you want, but okay. Deformed Garfield. Ah, pain. I'd also be in pain if I was in that situation. Thomas and Friends needs a smartass on the Steam team. They kind of have one. His name's Thomas. The remastered what now? That's not a secret. You told people about it. You talked about it, and you put a clip of it in your update videos. I am free to talk. The remastered episode 1 of the Subject Legends, episode 1, A New Beginning. Was Andy inspired by Andy Diesel from Mad Bomber? Considering his name is Andy, he looks like Andy shape-wise, and he's a green diesel. I'd say yes. Also, he's a bad guy that has dealt with bombs. So, yes, he was. Roasted. Bang. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Oh dear. Either way, the stream does work. So at some point in August, I would like to do like this. Andy's the bomb, yo. Yeah, Andrew D. Kaboom. He is the bomb. Thank you for introducing me to your boating pool. Hello, boating pool. I would like to do a custom stream because I'm so ungodly slow at making custom videos. So, sometime in the next month, I'd like to do a stream like this and just have all my customs out, and people can say like, talk about this one, and I'll pull it up and answer questions and do a little spotlight like that. How many people are inspired by Mad Bomber? I'd say everybody to an extent. Everybody that's done a plot in their series that's lasted for more than an episode, you could say is argued for Mad Bomber. It's just very influential, whether that be from a storytelling standpoint. The model work is incredible. Definitely some of the highest production values that we've seen, I would say. And that was way back in 2000, before YouTube. So it's incredible what Leo is able to do. Even though he's kind of just a meme now, he was very influential. He still is, actually, but like that in particular, that video, and also all the supplemental stuff he did, like behind the scenes and model making tutorials and stuff. So, pain. Let the boulders fly or let them rain. PP. Thank you. Probably a lot of people inspired by that. Yeah. I just watched your Horde Lore remake. The sets are stunning. Thank you. I tried my best to make them accurate to how they looked in season 5, like the Brendam one, even though I had to take it apart and reconfigure it several times. But I wanted to do like Big Mickey and the ship the lorries came in on, and also Rockstar, the big ship. That was actually for a collab that I was doing with a group of people, but I did not particularly like one of the people in the collab, and I blocked them, and they got banned from the chat, and then we just kind of stopped and never got the project off the ground. So I just finished the remake by myself. Stray Spotlight when? When I stream, and you can be like, where's Stray? And I'll pull them up and be like, here's Stray. So August, I guess. Mad Bomber aged like fine wine, never lose its taste. It's a good way of putting it. Was a very fine wine, the finest of wines. Never had wine, but I'd say if I do, it would be comparable to Mad Bomber. What do you think of Turtles Erdles? I really like Turtles Erdles. It's it's different than his previous work, but I like seeing people adapt season 6 and 7 stories and some season 5, and then seeing his little touches, like spoiler alert for Turtles Erdles, what he's done with Diesel 10 in his series. Like Stepney gets lost, he goes into the scrap. I saw another comment. He goes into the scrapyard and it's Diesel 10 instead of the grabber. And then James has his uh his encounter with Diesel 10. I really like Turtles Erdles. I'm looking forward to most of it. It's the only Thomas series that I've binged all the way through recently, except for Train King James's show. I have no life. Me neither. Meanwhile, my series aged like cheese. Mine hasn't aged well at all. Have you seen the first 3 seasons? Ugh. I'm only proud of like 4 episodes. Right now, I should say something witty, but I can't think of anything, so wash your hands. My famous quote from Enterprising Engines. Yeah, I was finally in Enterprising Engines. I've wanted to be in for years, but I just never got around to asking Matt if there were any open roles until he reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to be the foreman?" I was like, "Heck yeah, I would be honored." A lot. That's how a lot of things have happened this year. Like a lot of random side quests have been given to me by Matt. Like I was January. I was sitting at work in the back room, and Matt Michaud just texts me with like, "Hey, do you want to do this thing?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, this is great." And then months later, he's like, "Hey, do you want to be in this video?" Just he's given me all sorts of side quests. It's very weird how Turtles' Erdles went from being an extension of the classic series, and then you have Demon Diesel 10. Yeah, it's the tone just kind of flipped. I think it's nice. No, actually, we've talked about this. What have we talked about? Matt, or your series aging like cheese, or mine not aging at all? Meanwhile, I'm the cantankerous con flat and shirt ripper guy. Well, shirt ripper guy is one of the best characters out there, so you know, you and him are very alike. Nick, help, there is vomits everywhere. There's nothing I can do about that for you. Uh, I could maybe send you a mop. Nick, well, Timothy would try to just go in the water again and again. It did not work the first time. And we've seen that he can learn from his mistakes one time. So I don't think he would try that again, because after that he tried using other host vessels, and he is still kicking. So I doubt it. We've talked about how I have not at all seen your entire series. Mm, you you shouldn't. I'm not angry. I'm livid. Me too. This has gone on for a while. This is the longest I've ever streamed, except for one time in 2015. I think I did an hour. That was back when I talked to a lot more people. I love the comment feature. That's really nice. So, in other news, I have a podcast channel with 2 of my friends. You should probably check out the Disgraceful, Disgusting, Despicable Podcasts. That's a long title, but I will be sure to listen. The only podcast that I've been listening to now is TTV, which is off and on, and then Right on Track, which is, I think, on hiatus at the moment. Thomas and Friends fandom on Twitter or Thomas and Friends fandom on YouTube? Both have their good and bad sides, I'd say. Um, you know, there are tiers to every fandom, no matter what platform you're on. So although most of the drama side would come from Twitter because that's more direct. YouTube, you don't really have people making videos just calling each other out or video responses that often. I guess YouTube, maybe. Nick, do you cringe at your early work? I cringe at my current work. Will Timothy start a gaming channel with Gerard? I don't know. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool. A nice little twist. The main villains, after Professor's gang has been wreaking havoc, they go to find their bosses, and it's like, oh, welcome to Gerard and Timothy Gaming. What are you all doing here? The official podcast is great. Go to my podcast to listen to. Okay. Yeet, says Sir Handle. 03 Sir Handle. Hey, hello, Surin. I didn't know you were on YouTube again. Welcome back. Remember that brief time on YouTube where there was a messaging feature in December that went away after like 6 months? Yeah, I do. It's kind of handy. I guess there's other platforms. I mean, you got to admit, on all sites that don't have much drama must be Instagram. Yeah, I don't see any drama on Instagram. I try to use it more often, but I just don't. The number one social media platform I've been using recently is sadly Snapchat to keep in contact with everybody. It's okay, but I like Instagram better. Why was Gerard's eyes green? Okay, so in the scene where he was trying to restore everybody's memory, there was a metal arm that was touching his, not his boiler, but just his body, and his eyes were green. That was a neural link to the computer system. It's a bit similar to, I don't know if you've seen Steven Universe, but in Jailbreak, when Pearl was trying to control the ship, she stuck her hand into the computer and her eyes turned all green and had all of the, I think, zeros and ones going through. So because Gerard doesn't have hands, because he's a train, there was just a neural link to the screen. So his eyes would just see the computer screen, and it's kind of like Google Glasses instead of him physically typing. If I had a dollar for every time someone said the O in my name, like the letter O, said the zero in my name, like the letter O. Instagram has no spice. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really look for spice in my social media platforms. Snapchat's a thing. It's not dead, sadly. Yeah. No, I don't really have a problem with it anymore. It's fine. It's just there. I actually only have I have my Snapchat with one person in the Thomas fandom, and we use that to communicate instead of Twitter. But everybody else on there is just a personal friend. I'm drinking from my Dunkin' Donuts mug, not sponsored. I just got it 2 years ago. Hand me down. I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes because this is got the point across of a test. So, any last minute questions y'all can ask away. I'll do another one of these if you have more, but you know. Yeah, I basically don't use it in Thomas related stuff. I just use it to talk to my friends from school and stuff. Yeah, that's what most people would do. Why is Gerard the most disloyal bastard ever? He's a very shifty character. He worked with Rano to get himself fixed because he was in a dire state. And then he abandoned Rano to help Timothy. And after Timothy, he just kind of left and sat there. We don't know, and that if from the context of that episode, we don't know if he went back to Rano or not. Eventually, he aligned himself with Timothy again, and then shoved him off of a cliff. So, he's just a shifty guy. We will have to see more of that in the future. The Habsburg be like, eye, nose, mouth, eye. Nick, could you put a Thomas Wood Rebecca on a Henry chassis? I could. I don't want to, but if I really wanted to, I could. Was Booter present at the Marvelous Machinery Tech Fair? Oh boy. Booter big, Booter small, Booter come to impress you all. Stupid magnet. Booter was not present, but he should have been, because he would have stolen the show, and he could have gone toe to toe with Baz and Bernie, just absolutely decking them. Which characters do you regret killing off? Mavis and Rusty, mostly because I just like them. I don't know what they would do in the current show though, because like I'd have the main characters and then they just go to the quarry and it's like, oh hi Mavis, how are you? He's like, I hate it. The world sucks. Thomas is dead. So there's not really much I could do with her. Rusty, on the other hand, I feel like the little Diesel could add a little bit of spice, maybe with Smudger, have those two interact, or maybe interact with Ivy Hugh. I just like Rusty and Mavis, so Salty as well. I wish Salty was still around, but other than that, I don't really regret killing off people. Do you think Thomas and Friends should just end? Yeah, I think it already is ending. Elbow, not sneeze. I think it kind of is ending. I don't want it to end. At the same time, I want them to take a break because pumping out a new season every single year since like 2002 is a lot. I want them to take like a year off and get their heads. I was gonna say get their heads on straight, but that's a little insulting. I want them to take a year off, get everything sorted out, and reestablish communication because there is a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we don't really know about it, but I feel like there's a lot of behind the scenes problems with communication there, specifically between the people that make the show, the people that make the toys, and the people that do the marketing. It's like nothing is interconnected. The people that make the show want to do one thing, and the opposite. You have people making the toys. Like in season 19, season 20, 21, we got all these new characters and returnees, and none of them got merchandise. And the big world format, of course, not really working out well. I want them to just like take a year off, say like, how can we fix this, and then go about doing that. I don't want it to end though. If it keeps going the way it does, though, I would want it to end. I don't want Elephant Thomas. I don't want a canon human Thomas. So, yeah, I have a question. Why you always lying? I don't know. I ask myself that same question sometimes. Motorized Railway Harvey has a sexy and strong chin. Well, Harvey just has a sexy and strong chin regardless, so of course the toy would represent that. Have you considered making a new model of 089? I have. The only thing is his current model we've only seen in episode 29, 30, and 31, so it's going to stay for a little longer. Also, his paint job was rushed at the Steamworks, and then he got into a fight, and then another fight, and then fell off a cliff. And was stuck on a boat, and got tossed around a bit, got thrown by a crane, crashed on a beach. So, he's a little shaken up. But everybody will have a new model at some point in the show. I'll say that. I still am taking a break, but I come on YouTube every so often. Okay. Yeah, I actually took a break the past week from just working on content in general because I've been working on like other life side projects and just spending time with people. But yeah, I keep forgetting Rusty's dead in your series, and I get sad every time I'm reminded of that. So do I. I miss him. I miss the little Diesel. I'm sorry. I know it's stupid and it should be obvious, but why is Ivy Hughes standard gauging in your series? because he is standard gauge in my series, there is no narrow gauge Iva Hugh that was built by Mr. Hugh or what's his face. Iva Hugh just always was a standard gauge engine built in a different country. Fearless Freddy is the number 7 on the Scarlet Railway. Link. By the way, I subscribed. Thank you. Hello. Hey, I know who you are, I think. Hello. You could say I'm a viewer of yours, but from what I've seen from the latest 2 seasons, Quest 89 seems pretty good concept-wise, at least. Thank you. Genocide and illegal government projects makes for a great concept for a Thomas fan series. Glad you thought so. I know you probably won't use him, but will you make Sunny? I really want to make Sunny because I have an idea of what I could do with him in my series. It's pretty small, but an idea I have for like a scene, because I want to make Sunny regardless. Like we get a nice little flashback scene on the mainland before the 08 project. Sunny is on a siding somewhere with Baz and Bernie, and they stop to get out and then meet Rano, and we get a nice little scene of Baz and Bernie attempting to purchase firearms from Rano, and Sunny's just like, "Oh, you two are so incompetent." Standard gauge Ivo Hugh, what a dumbass. Yeah, he's pretty stupid. He's also pretty traumatized, so you gotta give him a little bit of slack. He has salt water in his eye sockets. Yeah, he never learned how to talk. Why else do you think he never talked? I don't know who that is. I forget. If you make Sunny, I have an idea how you can make him. Scarloey's cabin, Edward's boiler. I've seen some people, Cedric Legend, use a duck cab and a mic boiler and firebox. I might use one of those methods. So I have a duck cab somewhere downstairs. I get sad when I think of Robert from Sudcon, gone too soon. He really was gone too soon, taken from this world too soon. He was a great man. Still hear him. Stuck up Steve. Okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about narrow gauge Ivo Hugh. No, but yeah, narrow gauge Ivo Hugh never spoke a single line. He doesn't have a personality as far as we know. So in my series, I'm just like, screw it, new character. He's a spy. Well, former spy now. Oh yeah, duck would work great. Yeah. I'm not gonna do like the slanted little cutouts in his cab. I'd probably just paint those black. To know who this Cedric Legend bastard is, but he sounds dumb. Probably nah, you have nice customs. A lot of them are better than mine. You're welcome. The series is so unique with the characters focused on and the tropes used. By the way, I'm the potential voices for potential returnees guy. Oh, okay. All right. I see a bunch of people on the Twitter, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll follow them, and then I just never speak with them. So sometimes I'll recognize them in YouTube. Picture my booty up in 3D in your own superhero movie. I don't think I will. I'd rather not. Especially if it's like a Theodore minion that I'm supposed to picture. I won't do that. No, thank you. Hi, boys. Henry number 3 Gaming. We don't have Gerard and Timothy Gaming, but we do have Henry number 3 Gaming. Ivo Hugh needs to have a 10-minute action fight with Thumper in your vid someday. Funny story. Ivo Hugh might interact with Thumper in the near future. Not near future, but, future. Your days of thumping are over. Oh, I made him cry. I'm sorry, Cedric Legend. Ollie comeback. You can blame it all on me. We've had a pretty good turnout this whole time. I'm glad that there were 12. There's 12 people at the moment. That's pretty good. Fortunately, the vomit is gone. Nice. Thumper! Thumper! No, I don't know if I'm going to go the Thumper route or not, if that'll be the only word Thumper says. Want to do a contest? I don't want to do one. I did a contest when I had like 50 subscribers at one point, but I don't think I would ever do another one. Maybe I would, just to like get people to make content or something. I don't know. I have a PayPal now, and I can get like actual prizes that I can ship to people. So maybe I don't know what the contest would be for. This is pretty fun. Thank you. I hope the next one will be more fun because it'll be a little more organized. They're tears of joy. It's because you said my customs aren't shit. They aren't. They're really good. What will happen to everyone when the series ends? Those who are still alive when the series ends will continue on with their lives. Those who are not will not, because they will be dead. Wesh. Hi. Hello. That moment when you're watching Tugs and your older brother walks in right as Zoran says, "No one tells Big Mickey what to do." I've never been there. Actually, I went on a road trip to Wyoming last month. It was a 28-hour drive, and at like 4 in the morning, I was awake, and I just watched Munitions in the car, the full episode. We're driving through Nebraska in like a thunderstorm, and I'm like, oh, I'll watch Munitions. Why not? Look what I can do, said Thumper. And then he unleashed the wrath of God. Would you mind if I made a Mall of 089 as like a fan tribute? Go ahead. I like seeing when people make stuff of my OC because it makes me feel good and makes me think that people don't hate him. Yeah, if you want to. So Nick TF89, more like Nick TF89. Boom. Why do people say Terrence is not expressive when Thumper's right here? Terrence had one more face mask. Yeah, Thumper only had one face mask as far as we know. Because we only saw his face in like 3 shots, I think. I want a 1999 wooden Thomas. Well, eBay would probably be your best bet. That or Mercari. My good friend always speaks of Mercari and how he finds the best deals on there, so. Yeah, that is a truck. While we're kind of talking about Thumper, my old profile pic used to be a close-up of Thumper's face with sunglasses. I want to give Thumper some aviators now. Oh my god. You spelled Terrence wrong. Yeah, you did. I mean, I've done it, which I need to update my 089, a little bit of my interpretation. It's okay. I need to update my 089 as well. Thumper unleashes the wrath of the great old ones and commences the apocalypse and other stories. He came close. Okay. If no one stopped that boulder, if that shed wasn't there, he would have just gone up and over and continued on as far and wide as maybe even the wildest part of the island. So the more impressive part is the fact that they picked up God and put him on a hill close by the yards. So I got my license yesterday, and as I did the parallel parking test, the keychain wrapped up behind the wheel and broke the key. Still passed too. Cool. I have to parallel park in the driveway now because there are 4 cars instead of 3 now. And I hate it. Half the time I just drive through the yard if it's dry. Good job passing your test though. I failed my driver's test the first time because I went too slowly. The next time I had a different instructor and they're like, "Why are you going slow?" And I'm like, "They penalized me last time." He's like, "That's stupid. Go fast." And then he passed me. Hello, just rewatched part of Quest 89. I used to look up to seasons 1 to 2. but I don't really anymore because it needs a remaster. I appreciate your honesty. I actually have the script finished for the first episode of the remaster, and I'm about halfway done with the script for episode 2 because I just haven't really cared about it. I have a setup on my table right now, mostly complete, of a location that would appear in episode 1, and I'm half tempted to just start remastering right now. But I don't know. I feel like if I just remaster episode 1 right now, the story can still kind of flow into episode 2. Actually, no, it would not. If I remaster episodes 1 and 2, and then you go into 3, like you would be okay because I do plan on changing the story a little bit. Do you collect other Thomas brands? Not really. I bought a couple minis, and then I bought like one of the wind up packs, but I'm never doing that again because those can be very expensive. Got Rusty on my desk. I have a bunch of take along and take and play, and a handful of Trackmaster, but not really. Oh, and I get Erdls too sometimes just so I can sacrifice them. Do a studio tour. I did that last year. No, 2 years ago. Might do one again though, because the room is very different now. Do you like Rosie as a character and her new paint? Yeah, she's fine. I don't have any problems with Rosie, and I like her red design better than the pink, because the pink just kind of screamed girl character to me instead of her personality. She was a simp for Thomas, for the main male protagonist, and now she's her own strong, independent shunter who don't need no man. And she looks really good in red. Nick TF89 Elodian. I would not watch that. What if Stefano caught Boulder and just carried him out to sea? Well, I think it would make for a great episode. A nice 22-minute special. We get the introduction from Thomas, and then the entire thing is about Stefano Boulder. One thing I never understood about Rusty and the Boulder is that they put Boulder on another hill so this exact thing could happen again. It actually is a lot easier for Boulder to fall off of that hill than the cliff. Yeah, like the hill slanted. He only fell off the cliff because Thumper was drilling. So, this could happen again. I'm buying like 10 more Trackmasters to make a series with. Cool. I haven't seen many Trackmaster series as recently. What happens next is up in the air. I mean, Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3 gave Thumper a rockstar personality. He did. And I absolutely love Thumper's entrance in that one episode with just Back in Black. Sometimes you gotta be Vin Diesel. Sometimes you just gotta be Vin Diesel. Nice. You don't stop Boulder. Boulder stops you. He doesn't stop you. He completely crushes you. There won't be anything left to stop. I want to buy the Super Cruiser just for Stefano, but I don't know how I'm going to explain to my family that I'm not insane after buying it. What I did was I went up to my mom and I showed her this. No. What I did for the Super Cruiser is I went on Amazon and I copied, pasted the link, and I sent it to my mom. I'm like, buy this. She's like, okay. It was as a reward for something. I think it was grades. But I was like, here you go. I want this. She's like, okay. It'll be here in a few days. Just buy it, dude. I mean, you won't regret it. It's a really neat little toy, surprisingly. Erdls are T equals epic. I don't know what T equals epic is, but yeah, man. The little diesel makes an excellent stress ball, according to Nick. He does. I call this my stress diesel. I'll just wind it up and watch it go. Even when other people are in here, like I just always do it. I've been playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons this year. In my last campaign, there was a moment where my character killed another character, and so everybody was yelling at me. So on my webcam, there was just this like, and they're like, "Nick, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Shut up! It's my stress diesel." Favorite custom, probably my Vickerstown Bridge, which is like 90% complete at the moment. F Nia, no thank you. My humor is very dry. Well, sounds like you need some water. I mean, I would rather go both ways. I guess the reason I like Rosie in Pink is because she was the only character really ever painted pink, but I can go either way. Yeah, it was a change, but I like the red better. Stop drinking. I can't. It's a problem. TNT plus Boulder equals bye bye. Yeah, that's about it. You put a bomb, you put Boulder next to it. We all know where this is going. I misspelled when I said T equals epic. Okay. I will never forget the time you called me on Skype just so you could unbox Stefano in front of me and throw him around around the room and Naruto running. Yeah, that was very fun. I wish I had Stefano with me now. He's buried under all my stuff. I managed to buy James, Molly, and Henry in mint condition from Facebook. Facebook 1, eBay 0.5. Facebook can be good sometimes. Hashtag TWR. What do you think is your best and worst customs? Let's see. My worst would probably be like a slate truck I made at one point, or maybe my season 1 trucks, or I don't know, one of those. My best would probably be my Vickerstown Bridge, or maybe like Shane or something. I'm pretty proud of my Shane. It's like simplistic, but it's the point across. Or my yellow utility van, maybe. I get like $20 per month for being good in school. Well, good for you. I get student loans for being good in school. At least I will. One day. So my advice to you is to save up those $20 because you're gonna need it when you search for higher education, and they ask for thousands of those $20. F Joe Biden. Yeah, I agree. Same thing with the other guy. I'm getting a Trackmaster Splodge from eBay right now. Cool. Will Connor and Caitlin ever meet again in your series? I cannot confirm nor deny if that will happen or not. Reverend W. Audrey hated Henry's forest. He would flip if he saw the fireball erupting from the shed. Well, Reverend W. Audrey had a bad taste in season 3, so you know, he would flip though if he saw that explosion. I have regrets. Me too. Yellow. Mr. Percival, Heil bitter der man. I don't know what that is. Baja Blast is my daily drug. Please don't. I wouldn't recommend it. I get nothing. Go New York Yankees. We're at 58.5 minutes, so we're gonna go to an hour, and that'll be that. This has been pretty fun, though. I'm glad people showed up, and I'm glad it instantly ended after 2 minutes. I'm not showing this next comment. You are now in timeout because that wasn't very kind of you. Oh, I blocked somebody for 5 minutes, and we're not going to be here for 5 more minutes. Whoops. It's from narrow gauge slung German. Okay. I'll do one more question for everybody, and then I gotta go because I have things to do. But I'm glad the stream works. So hopefully I will schedule a day and do a bit of marketing and get everybody hyped up for a custom stream. But in all seriousness, it is a good drink, and I highly recommend it. And no, this stream is probably not sponsored by Baja Blast either. No, I am not sponsored by Baja Blast. I would like to be sponsored by like mint ice cream or maybe bottled water, but not Baja Blast. People in 2013 sees Rusted E2. Interesting. People in 2014 sees Rusted E2. OMG, Timothy. Okay, see ya. Goodbye. Goodbye. And the final question, why did Andy try to kill Caitlyn and Hero? Because he is a terrible, terrible person. We'll find out one day, though, I promise you. I know that's one of your most frequent questions, Oliver, but we will cover it eventually. If I want to, I can remaster that scene with the new bridge. That'd be cool. Bye. See ya. Yeah, see ya. We have 15 people for a total. That's not very bad for my first proper stream. So, I am going to get going. Well, man, I guess you're going to end the stream then. I guess I'll see you. See ya. And haha. We will end with a haha. This was pretty fun. I'm glad I did a test and then it kind of kept going. Yeah, 15. Not bad. So, I'm going to get going. So I'll see you all at some point in the future. So goodbye. Farewell, Pringle. Farewell, the Cedric legend. Goodbye, everybody.